Hello everybody, welcome to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this more quiet reading vlog again. I did one of them a couple of months ago, I think, and you all seemed to really like it, so I thought I would do it again. And also, I didn't really feel like doing a lot of talking head sections in this video, so I thought I would just film myself reading, and you can have a sort of ASMR experience of a reading vlog, because I feel like most reading vlogs usually have music in them and a lot of talking in between and all those kinds of things. So I thought I would do a nice quiet one. But now that we have reached the end, I thought I would just give you a little wrap up of everything I've read in this reading vlog. So right at the beginning of the vlog, you saw me reading the very end of City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. That was another 5-star read for me this year. I absolutely loved that book. It was so entertaining and so well written. It's Elizabeth Gilbert, so obviously it would be well written. But I really, really enjoyed that book. And if you're looking for something that is kind of similar to, if you've ever read The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. What? I absolutely lied to you. Not... this is the problem. I keep getting these two books misconstrued in my head because I love them both so much. Not The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Absolutely not. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. There we go. If you're looking for a book that's similar to that one, I would read City of Girls, because it's not all that similar in terms of the content of the book, but the overall vibe and feel is very similar to me, and I really enjoyed it. And then I also read Night Sky with Exit Wounds by Vuong. It's on my bookshelf, but I really don't feel like getting up to get it right now, so I don't have anything to hold up for you here. I don't really know how I feel about his poetry so far. There were a couple of poems in the collection where I really liked them, but most of the poems, not really my thing. So I'm glad I've read it, because there were some really nice parts of it and I did really enjoy some of his poetry, but I don't know that I would buy another collection if he ever produced another one. I don't know if he has more than one collection, because I know On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous is a novel, and I would like to read that from him, because I do think he's a very good writer. I just don't think I like his poetry, per se. So, there's that. Then after that, I started reading the portable 19th century African American women writers. I'm not very far into this yet. I'm on page 38. But so far, I'm quite enjoying this. It's very short snippets or pieces of writing from a lot of different African American women. Starting, I think, in the early 1800s. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I also don't know if it's, I don't think it's in chronological order, because, no, I don't think it is. But anyway, I'm quite enjoying this so far. I need to get back into reading this, because it is quite a big book, and I would like to finish it before I go. But yes, so I'm enjoying this so far. And then I've also started reading another honker of a book, which is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. On this one, this is the one I've been reading most recently. I'm on page 192, so I'm not that far in, and so far I can't really tell you my thoughts on this, because not that much has happened yet. It's been mostly a lot of exposition and internal monologue and just seeing how the characters interact with each other. And there have been small things that have happened, but nothing big yet. I'm waiting for the big thing that happens in this book to happen. I don't want to spoil it for anybody if you don't know what happens in this book, but I assume that it's probably going to happen somewhere near the 400-page mark, as is the case with most books. They really drag it out until the very, very last point that they can, and then the conclusion and everything else happens quite quickly after that, but I might be wrong. since everybody loves this book so much, I'm sure there is a very good reason why, and why it has remained a bestseller and a classic for so long, or is considered a classic. So there's my thoughts on that. I don't have very many yet, but I am enjoying reading it. Some of it goes over my head, obviously, because I haven't studied Greek very much. I know very basic things about Greek mythology and, a little bit of the language, like 3 words. When I say a little bit, I mean like I know how to say hello and yes and no, essentially. And yeah, I don't know much about Plato and all of those old Greek thinkers and all of the literature that they're talking about in here, so a lot of it is going over my head. But so far, I'm finding it interesting. I did also listen to a couple of audiobooks during the filming of this, but I've been filming for this video for, I think, 2 weeks now, and I didn't film any of the clips of me listening to audiobooks because most of the time I was just either working on my computer while doing it, or washing the dishes, or going for a walk or something like that. So I didn't feel the need to include it, and also, I don't know, I think I'm gonna do a big wrap up of all of the books that I've read again sometime in the coming month or 2. So then I will talk about those then. So I didn't feel like the need to talk about them now when I didn't actually really include them in this vlog. So all that is to say, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again next week with another one. Cheers.